Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But
You're gonna
blight
die.
or
I'm
no,
gonna kill you.
we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Yes.
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
No. You abandoned him, you pussy. That was her husband, you fuck. Right?
Yes.
Yep.
She is Queen Honora. He was King Kaelin.
Look,
Was she queen
can we
or
talk
consort?
For a moment?
Queen.
Okay.
I
She
need to tell you
is
something.
queen right now.
Uh-huh.
Should probably have told you earlier.
Oh, great.
God, I have never seen him this decked out before getting here. This is one of the first places I come. He has never had Juggernaut armor while arriving here. I have never seen him this decked out.
Conversing
for
with
this.
someone with an almost complete...
Almost a complete diligence set.
There's
yeah.
easily like 400 gold of armor and weapons between the two of us right now.
Except that the Juggernaut in yours is not purchased. It's so good that you had to earn it.
Yeah. I mean, like, equivalent to, like, the... Like, if this axe,
Oh, that axe alone is 130 gold sell price.
as this one is,
Yeah.
and if our armor is about equivalent to that
I have
scale...
never walked into here so blinged out in my entire life.
Ugh.
And you're only level, like, 13, 14?
12.
No, you were 12 earlier. But you've leveled up since then, right?
Okay, no, I don't think I have.
I think you have.
Okay.
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took
I
me
know
in.
you're lying. I
The
know you're
reason
not
he
a
did
bastard
that
son. I bet
was
you're a fucking
because-
bastard son of a king.
Well,
I told you already.
Yeah.
because my father
Okay.
was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
So, that means that you should marry the current queen, we take out that fucking asshole motherfucker, and you sit as king regent.
I don't know. That is an ending. I don't know if you... I've told you about this already.
Kind of, but not fully.
I don't know if you can actually get that without, like, coercion stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It may be possible. I'm not sure. But that is something that can
Yes,
happen.
I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you could have never told me.
By the way, until you come here, I believe, or maybe it's just an amount of things that you have to complete first, you don't even know what exactly you're building up to right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is the main quest. What are you... You're just gathering allies. Alright, wait, but that's it? There's a whole civil war plot going on here.
Yeah.
You haven't even figured that out yet. This is where it actually finally becomes relevant.
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it. Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though,
And there's
if
civil
he's
war
really
right there.
as sick as we've heard. Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match.
Oh my god. 962 conversations initiated. Time played, and you barely come anywhere. Man, you've explored 40% of the world.
Am I 40% done with the game?
No, because you visited places like Orzammar, etc., without actually doing anything there.
Yeah.
So it's counting.
Is it some more accurate?
Yeah. Yeah. It's only really counting your main quest line, though.
Mm.
It's not counting all the many side quests you've skipped at Denerim.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely...
Do we look like travelers to you, bitch?
Have you come to help us? The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard? He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night
Out of
and
the
attack
castle?
us until
Fucking
dawn.
Christ.
Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I
Let me
don't
guess.
rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you.
I guess we're
I
the
wish
Grey
it were under
Wardens at
better
this point.
circumstances.
Yes.
You're
In
here to
Referral.
see my brother.
more
Unfortunately,
elsewhere.
that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started
go
a few
food for
months
that?
ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault. Some call them the Walking Dead.
Zombies!
Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we
Bitch,
had
we
enough
killed
to
a dragon.
contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
From the Grail?
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Very well.
Damn.
Your screenshot.
What do you need? There is not much daylight left. This is hardly the time to be discussing personal... I do not mean to be rude, but let's focus on preparing for the battle. Very well.
Let us pray. You are a stranger amongst us, and a mage, I see. Yet
You can
stand
tell I'm a
in the
mage?
darkest hour. I will be great. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? Of course, child.
Give me all your money.
Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Damn.
Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter. What is it you need, child? It is the sturdiest. They set up a barricade.
Blah, blah, blah.
Please, have mercy. Help these.
Book. I can't click the book. Okay, I just had to be on top of it.
It was just the angle. The boxes were in the way of your mouse
They're
cursor.
gone, dear boy. I fear most for the children. They are so frightened. It breaks my heart.
Book
I'm
shelf.
scared, Mother.
It
When
shall
are the
be done.
bad men coming?
Soon, darling.
Ooh, possessions. Demons?
We'll be all
I would
right,
have
Dave.
never thought it was demons.
Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
You're a Grey Warden. My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I am. You've heard of me? Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing
He did. Found his dead body. Guts all over the place.
Maker's blessings upon you.
Hey, give me something.
Father is outside.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
I'm so scared, Father.
Hello, Caitlin.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could
I mean,
do to help.
a knife to the back of the head might work.
He ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. You will.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker. I'm too old
If
to
monsters
fight.
make it to the Chantry, they will...
Too old to fight, excuses. Front lines.
What is that smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
Do you smell things through that helmet?
We should break it. You know, we don't have the men
what
we
you're
need,
doing.
and their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
I got one in my pocket right here.
As you say.
Ooh, Caitlin's house.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is
Found
my
him.
home. My home, you hear me? How do you know my name?
I'm magical.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry?
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it. Everybody's scared. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. No.
Damn, he's tiny.
Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me.
Hey!
I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want. I can't tell you. It's a secret. I don't want to be a frog. I'll tell you. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought...
Me too.
If I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
His voice acting sounds weird.
In the chest, in Mother's room, Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone. Alright.
Why are you
Here.
bullying a child?
I guess...
Give me the fucking key.
I should go back to the Chantry. Please, be careful with Grandfather's sword.
Fucking better. I'm gonna sell that sword the minute I can. What you got here? Ooh, that's nice.
I'll do it.
Master Lockpicker. Screenshot. For picking your goddamn shitty ass loot
Go
box.
away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
You got meat on your bones, don't you?
My action here says you won't. Just you try it, looter. Be good, I said. Don't you try to come in here.
Oof. Let me in. I just want to talk.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is. Is that so? Then talk then. My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! It'd do me the world
This
of
girl
good to think maybe
is
someone
who
like
you need to save to get the
go in
final
and
piece of
find
your
her.
diligence set.
provided any of us live through the night.
Good thing I was very adamant about getting inside this fucking room.
You would have seen her anyway,
Not
had
good
you
enough.
not accepted this.
Murdoch said the same damn thing.
But you
and I didn't
don't
believe
necessarily
him
have
either.
to save her either.
You are asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin
Jesus
rescuing
fucking
kittens
Christ.
from trees?
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me. I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something. I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do... Right.
What you got? Plans, axes, helmets, nothing unique. Great. Man, Morgan is really hating my fucking choices.
Yes, of course.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
I mean, it was just right here.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up. Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Thank you. What we got here? Oh man, it's awful.
I mean, it's assuming that you're coming here after Lothrain. This is a bunch of free shit.
I don't even need it.
And a lot of it's pretty good for Leliana at the time.
At the time.
Thing is, you did not come here first.
Don't mind me, just coming through. Find your little brother, give me a suck.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay
You did.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least. I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
I can give you my sword.
Oh, how generous we are today, it appears.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. How
Get
can I
on
ever
your
repay
knees.
you? You're very sweet. I suppose there's no harm in it.
Do it. Do it. Ah.
Enjoy doing that, do you?
Yeah.
Oh my. Stay.
I wish there was something we could do to help.
He's making Morgan hate you.
Jesus.
Good thing you already had the quest to get the grimoire.
Yeah.
So, full of questions, are you? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however.
I see some new dialogue.
We are hardly alone. Yes, yes. I shall take that as a compliment, whether intended or not. Is there more? It's a clumsy start, but we can move on to the flirting if you like. Charming. Please continue while I pretend not to listen.
Oh!
How did you think that was gonna go?
I mean...
God.
I was just curious.
We are hardly alone, so... Is there more? It's a clumsy start, but we can move on. Fair enough. I hope it... We are hardly alone. And you wish to...
Oh, go on, you two.
Ooh, you hear that? It seems we have approval.
Yeah. We're in the church. I'm right in front of the other girl.
Yeah. Didn't get you anything.
No. It was fun.
You still got a -1 from the last thing you did.
I mean...
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king. Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we
do
want to help
smoke
however
1,000
we can.
fucking packs of cigarettes?
Trust us.
Jesus.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village. Providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Does he fucking eat gravel with his breakfast?
Fair enough. What can I do for you? Oh? Ask away. If you want weapons and such, speak to Owen. He may not have much in stock yet, though. Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick. A few... And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. All right. Morale's about what you... Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I just hope I'm alive
This is
tomorrow
a dialogue that changes based on what you do before the battle.
The men were short on decent armor and weapons.
And it
Stubborn
changes
fool was refusing to talk to anyone.
the
only
NPCs
this
that are
morning.
helping you during the battle. And what kind of things you have to help
Maybe
you.
we'll make it.
So this
The
does
damn
have an
fool is
effect.
falling over drunk and still manages to make.
Well, you can just go into the battle right now if you want.
Yeah. Inform Bantegan, the militia
I've tried it
is
every
ready
way.
for battle. Oh, ask. We're the lot. No matter what happens, we can't. There's not much time before sundown. You'll find him and his men at the mill. Right.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. You know what? In the interest of keeping my face from bursting into flame, I think I will.
People are afraid of mages. Jesus.
Pleased to meet
I
you.
don't, even with zero coercion.
Kindly tell me why you're here.
Just being a mage just makes you like, oh, I'm out. Nope, nope. You want my daughter? You can have her.
You broke into my house for that? It must be worth something to you then. Since he's not here, I don't see how that's my problem. I'll let it go for 6 sovereigns.
Give me 6 copper?
The
Okay.
number's got a nice sound to it, don't you think? That wasn't so bad, was it? Now, why don't you take your sword and leave? Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon. Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Maybe. Let's hear what you've got. Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers. Do I look like an elf? It's 100, or it's no deal. You're
Fuck
getting
it.
off easy there. But like you say, I guess it's not easy.
And you just paid
Better be
6
out there
gold
too.
for a sword. 100 silver isn't much of anything.